Hey everyone, this is Kevin. Today I'm going to talk to you about making a slam ball out of a rubber kickball and a bag of sand. Now, full disclosure right out the gate, this was a bit of a fail. It didn't go so great. So why am I even bothering bringing this to you? Well, there were some good things, and we all learn from our mistakes. So why don't I bring this to you and let you gather the good, avoid the bad. You can just experience my drama and learn from it and move on. Now, I was inspired by this guy who said he made his out of a rubber kickball and it lasted for about a year and it seemed to work great. That's 100 pounds he's thrown around. So I thought, great, I'll try the same thing. So I went on Amazon and I found the cheapest ball I could find. And that was probably my first mistake.
Mistake number 1.
My second mistake was making an X incision into the ball.
Mistake number 2.
This worked good for other projects, but not for this one. Don't do it. You will see why in just a second. However, this is one of the things, and you also see later, that seemed to work great, is putting a liner inside the ball. I just found a couple cheap hefty bags. These aren't even the good ones. They're like single ply, and I stuffed them in there and just started adding sand, which took a little while, and because of the liners in there, I really had to shake and jiggle and wiggle and get that sand in. And I think that was my third mistake.
3 mistakes.
Be gentle, not so much jiggling. So I finally got the ball to my desired weight, which was 50 pounds, and I tied the first bag in a knot, and then when I went to tie the second bag in a knot, disaster struck. Yeah, the ball totally ripped. I think because of that X incision, it just kept ripping from all the wiggling and jiggling and trying to get the sand in there. So yeah, that sucked. So right away this project wasn't going to plan, so I had to kind of improvise. My initial plan was to patch up the small hole with this tire patch kit. Now that the hole was way too big, that wasn't going to work, so I decided just to use the rubber cement to just glue the ball together. So I slathered it on, but for whatever reason it wasn't holding. So I tried adding tape to hold the ball in place to give the glue time to dry, but the tape wouldn't stick either. So then, against my better judgment, I decided to use the entire roll of Gorilla Tape to tape the entire ball. Which sucked because Gorilla Tape's expensive. I used all of it, and the ball looks stupid. But whatever, it's time for me to test the ball. Things started off great, but maybe by the 5th or 6th slam, yeah, that happened again. I mean, the whole purpose of the slam ball is for it to give, and the tape doesn't give, so that didn't work out so well. So I tried super gluing the tear together and then going over the top of it with a hot glue gun to see if that would help. The super glue actually did work pretty well, but then when I tested it again, yeah, a new rip happened. So, from this experience, my takeaways are: A, don't buy a cheap ball. B, don't make an X incision. But the good thing we learned, a liner works great. Those trash bags, even though they weren't even the expensive ones, they worked great. But overall, this is a big fat fail. But like we said, you learn from your mistakes, and I think I kind of learned a lot here. And based on what I learned, I was able to actually have a successful experience. Just a few tweaks in materials and a different process at going at it, and it's actually a cool, legit slam ball with fewer steps. So check it out. Thank you for watching this one, and I hope to see you on the next one.